Okay, so I don't often record other games aside from Minecraft, but I absolutely could not resist this when I saw it on Steam. This is the ridiculous, but also very funny and very good Day of the Tentacle Remastered. I played this original game, oh goodness, years ago when I was years old myself. Oh, it was one of my favourite games ever. The whole point-and-click adventure games that LucasArts were doing at the time were really excellently done. Funny and original. Puzzles that were workable. They wouldn't drive you crazy, but at the same time you couldn't always get it immediately. I've always wanted to do it again, but time goes by and the graphics don't really hold up sort of 20 years later. So, when I saw it, they'd remastered it to keep the look but make it a little bit better around the edges, I thought I really want to go at this. I wish this, whatever this is supposed to be, is it the television or something? It is, it's the television, that's why the light's changing there in the background. I'm not sure whether I've got the settings quite right for the music and sounds and speech. I don't think the balance is quite right, but we'll see as we go along, I guess. I will ramble about this. I don't know how good I'm going to be at it. I assume I'm going to remember some things and get completely confused by others. But let's start a new game. Hopefully, if you've seen this before, enjoy the nostalgia. If you haven't, then that's also going to be fun. No, not just now. Okay, sound effects might have to be turned down a smidge. Oh wow. The number of times my old PC crashed during this scene, I just can't even tell you. What about here?
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could... Like I could... Like I could...
Oh no, wait for it. Whoa. This is not gonna be good.
Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
Oh dear.
I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Okay. Exciting credit sequence here. So this is a sequel of sorts, although in fact I think the original. Oh goodness. Maniac Mansion, I want to say, is included as an Easter egg in this game, although even when this game was new, it was... the quality was too much for me then, so I never actually played through it. Get through this, but at the same time I don't want to miss anything at the start. It might cut off the beginning of the cut if there's if it runs straight into a cutscene. And I haven't seen this since I was some considerable amount younger than I am just now. So this is quite fun. I love the music as well. The music in the LucasArts games was often fantastic. I think my favourite was probably Sam and Max Hit the Road. That has some excellent tunes in it. I'd love to see a remaster of that as well. Oh! Oh, here we go. Now what? Cutscene or do I get
Okay,
something?
we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
I guess that's what we've got to do then. Oh, that's adorable. They're assuming we don't know how to use this stuff. Right. Oh, it looks like they might have changed it, mind you. This does not seem familiar. What? Oh, Maniac Mansion, like I said, so that's that. Open verb selection dial. Seriously, that's the only way to open inventory? That's deeply inconvenient. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit more lost with this than I thought, but let's see. There it is. Inventory. Oh yeah, I'm going to fix these while I'm at it. Because I was finding that all a trifle loud. Let's see, you come down to about there. You come down to about there. And take the music down a little bit. Okay. So the resume game. Okay. So this is funny because it doesn't have, the original had the scum interface, I'm almost certain, which ran along the front, the bottom, and had like pick. Right, okay, let's see. Yeah, this is different. So you've got give, push, pull, use, look at, pick up, close, open, and cancel. Well, I'm sorry, son, you're gonna have to pick up this disgusting
It's
stuff.
stuck to the floor.
You're still quite loud, that your guy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying again so I can test that.
It's stuck to the floor.
Yeah, he's still kind of loud. But anyway, let's pick up the flyer.
A horticultural horror.
Oh.
How did that get up there?
That's a good question. Can I go outside?
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Okay. So this is interesting. It's tending to... I'm gesturing to the screen. You cannot see this. It's tending to put the cursor on the expected one. So you expect push to be the one that you'll probably use. Did that accomplish anything? Guess not. Dime. We've got look at, pick up, use. Let's take look at.
1952.
Okay, pick up. So we now have something else in our inventory. Can I get through this door? Yes. It's funny, it's so the edges are all so smooth, it's freaking me out a little bit. Photos.
Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family.
Is that Darth Vader?
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Oh. I bought The Force Awakens earlier today. Let's have a look. Look at Swiss bank book.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
I said look at, but you picked that up. Interesting.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be of any use. Let's try the drawer.
It's closed.
Okay, open this drawer.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Well, you should pick that up because, you know, what it makes is important. Phone.
Sleek design, sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone.
Funny, I don't know if it's just because the sounds have been remastered as well, but this guy does not sound like he used to. I'm going to see if I can do something about that. Because there are options, let's see. Art remastered. Music. Classic. I don't know if that'll do voice as well. Let's listen, see what happens with this talking. And go look at that thing for Bernard. Or Bernard.
Spearmint, my favorite.
I swear it doesn't sound the same. That's weirding me out.
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
Okay, so I literally have only this room. I'm 80% certain I remember what to do next, because if I try to go in there, Laverne is through there. I could not have told you that Laverne was a medical student. Okay, have a look at this grandfather clock.
There's something funny about that clock.
It's really squint. It should be falling over, but I don't think that's what you mean.
Aha! A secret passage.
Aha.
This is all too easy.
Nah, you think that now. Oh, he's going for a wander.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Aha.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Wait for it.
Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world. Ha 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 ha.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil,
Yep.
isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
Yeah, no way that
This
could
is all
possibly go
your
wrong.
fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Daw, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
It's like, it's such an obvious joke, but it had to be said.
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
Dear.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
Oh, Bernard.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.
That's what I said. Oh, he's fine with it. Oh. Okay.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Yeah, well,
Are they
don't cut
alive?
Corners.
My dials say that the largest specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
A good question, Bernard.
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Okay. So this is me. Right, so we have to stop evil thing from taking over the world, but first we've got to go find the plans. The other thing which I've just realised is I did not check when I started recording, so I have no clue when...
Maybe I put them upstairs.
Maybe
That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Sure.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Yeah, but it makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the plans.
Wow, that was...
Quick, we have to flush them to
considerably
Hoagie.
easier than I anticipated.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
How would you know if you can't hear him?
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.